Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to check out a new set from Pine Tar Baseball, a free set of the top 100 players of 2020 as voted by you. And we have an American League team and a National League team. And we're going to play best out of 7, and this is game 1. I have made 2 teams, 9 position players, and 6 pitchers. There will be a DH for both teams in all games. Each team has 3 starters and 3 relievers. One of the relievers is a starter, so they can go 3 innings out of the bullpen. There will be no post-game fatigue for relievers. They may pitch in every game due to the limited pitching. Rules might be modded on the fly because that's what we do. And in the ballpark, we have our good friend Kurt Berglund, who came up with this wonderful set. And again, it is free on the Pine Tar Baseball site, which is Life is Sports, link provided on the page and in the chat. So if you want to learn the game, and I love this game, Kurt and James are offering a free set with all the rules and charts, and there's limited charts of how to play the game. So here we go, and God bless America and God bless everyone. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and don't fall for any Marxist crap. That's all I'll say about that. People are being duped. All right, let's play some ball. For the American League All-Stars, I've chosen players from the Yankees, Red Sox, and 2 paisanos, 2 Italian Americans. So here are the 9 for the American League. DJ LeMahieu will lead things off at third base. Aaron Judge will be in right field. J.D. Martinez will be in left field. Gary Sanchez from the Yankees will be the DH. Gleyber Torres is at second base from the Yankees. Bogarts at short from Boston. Trey Mancini from Baltimore is in right. All or nothing Joey Gallo is at first base from Texas. And Christian Vasquez from the Red Sox will be doing the catching. On the mound from the New York Yankees is Garrett Cole. As Kurt Berglund's going for that. Well, you're a National League guy, Kurt. I get that. And now here are your National League All-Stars that I created. And you can create teams any way you want. I just chose it this way. We use the Dodgers, mostly the Mets and Chicago. When we ran out of players for them, we took a couple from the Dodgers. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers will be leading things off in center field. Anthony Rizzo is at first from the Cubs. Pete Alonso is the DH from the Mets. Bryant is at third. He's a Cubby. Baez is at short. He's another Cub. Contreras is behind the plate, a Chicago Cub. Schwarber's in left, a Cub. Conforto is in right, a New York Metropolitan. McNeil is at second. He's a Met. And on the mound, one of my favorite baseball players of modern-day baseball, Jacob deGrom. deGrom, and when we rolled the dice, the National League has the home field advantage in the best of 7. So Jacob deGrom is a 6-inning pitcher before any type of modifications. And again, we might have to mod those a bit because of the limited pitching. He is at home, so he's an A+ the first 2 times through the lineup, and then an A. Garrett Cole on the road. This is a big start for the American League because he's their best pitcher. They got to win this game the way I'm looking at this pitching here. On the road, he starts off as an A-grade pitcher the first 2 times through the lineup, and then he becomes an A+ pitcher the rest of the game. deGrom has automatic strikeouts 55 and 77. Garrett Cole, automatic strikeouts 55 through 60 and 77. Hopefully I don't forget that. So here we go, DJ LeMahieu to lead things off, and once again, thank you to Kurt Berglund in Pine Tar Baseball for this wonderful free set that you can learn to play the game for absolutely free. So here's DJ LeMahieu, the New York Yankee, playing third base. He is a right-handed batter. This is a righty-righty matchup. DeGrom's ready to work. He kicks and fires. Ball game on its way. 4. So that's going to be the blue die if you've never played Pine Tar. So it's going to be 20 off the LeMahieu card. Righty, 20. And that's going to be a single, but DeGrom is an A-plus pitcher at home. And that single turns into a strikeout. So DeGrom's pitching grade comes into play right away. And he strikes out DJ LeMahieu. As Chris Anderson, how you doing, my friend? Hope mom and dad are doing well. So 1 out, LeMahieu strikes out. He fouls a ball down the line. And then DeGrom blows the fastball by him. Bears Den 007, thank you for joining us at the ballpark. Here comes another one of my favorite baseball players. As you can tell, they're pretty much loaded with favorite baseball players for the American League. Aaron Judge, righty matchup. Judge reaches safely 0 through 35. Power versus power. What will the verdict be? Here's the pitch to Aaron Judge. That's a 6, so that's going to be a 42 righty matchup. Strike 3, chased high and away. So DeGrom strikes out the first 2 American Leaguers, looking to strike out the side. You could have stopped by anytime you want, Chris. You're always welcome at my house, brother. And here comes from the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez, the left fielder. Righty matchup. J.D. reaches safely 0 through 33. The pitch from DeGrom to Martinez, that's a 3, so that's going to be a 94. J.D. will make contact as he sends it out to left field. Making the catch for the National Leaguers is Schwarber, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the American League. If you're just joining us, the American League team is made up of Yankees and Red Sox and 2 Paisans, Gallo and Mancini. The National League team is made up of mostly Mets and Cubs and 2 Los Angeles Dodgers. So the American League go meekly in the first. Oh, did you just finish umping, Chris? How are the games? Hello, Mr. Utah Mike, Sports Time Machine. Check out that wonderful channel. Also, check out Kirk Berglund, of course, and Pine Tar Baseball. So, due up for the National Leaguers, Mookie Betts from the Dodgers, Anthony Rizzo from the Cubs, and Pete Alonso from the New York Metropolitans. Here's Mookie Betts, righty matchup. Betts reaches safely 0 through 37. Garrett Cole on the mound. Vasquez sets the target, the pitch to his former teammate, now LA Dodger Mookie Betts. That is a 5, so that's going to be a 27 for Mookie Betts, and that's going to be a walk. So Mookie Betts walks. No one's on, so pitching modification doesn't come into play. Mookie Betts is at first, and he's a C base stealer, so after the 6th inning he can steal, per the rules of Pine Tar. So he'll be at first, and here comes Anthony Rizzo, a former Boston Red Sox minor leaguer. Rizzo at first, left-handed batter. The windup and the pitch from Garrett Cole. They're hoping to turn 2 up the middle. That's a 3, so that's going to be a 70. And a 70, Rizzo will make contact. He's going to ground it to short. This is going to be a double play ball, 6-4 to 3, 2 outs. As Betts is erased from the base paths. So that goes Bogarts to Torres to Gallo. So the 70, you go off the 0. Ground ball to short. That's a double play ball, 0 through 3. 6-4 to 3. 2 outs. Base is empty. Nice turn by Bogey. And here comes the ever-dangerous Pete Alonso. Alonso, big home runs on his card. Righty matchup. He reaches safely 0 through 35. Garrett Cole looking for the third and final out here in the bottom of the first. The pitch to Pete Alonso. And it's a spinner. That's a 1. It's going to be a 47. Alonso with the 47. Big swing and a miss. And the National Leaguers go down, aided by the double play. Walk doesn't hurt to bets. We're through one, and we are scoreless here in America's ballpark, Chris Anderson Stadium. And this is the Chris Anderson scoreboard. I printed these out on regular paper. I will be printing them out on nicer paper, but for now, we printed them on regular paper. All right, top of the second, no score, due up for the American League. Sanchez of the Yankees, Torres of the Yankees, and Bogarts of the Red Sox. Here's Gary Sanchez. He's the DH, righty-righty matchup. Reaches safely 0 through 32. DeGrom picks up the sign from Contreras. The pitch to Gary Sanchez, that's a 6, so that's going to be a 45. A 45. Strike 3 looking. That was a nasty breaking pitch. DeGrom's now struck out 3. So Sanchez, a wave and a miss. That'll bring up Gleyber Torres, shortstop. Actually, second baseman from the New York Yankees. We have him at second. Righty-righty matchup. Reaches safely 0 through 33. The high leg kick and the pitch from DeGrom. That's a 6, so that's going to be a 73. What will it be? We shall see. Contact is made. Ground ball to third. Bryant of the Cubbies fires over to Rizzo, and that's 2 down. Scoring at home 5-3, so Jacob DeGrom is on point. And here comes Alexander Bogarts of the Boston Red Sox. 2 outs, base is empty, righty-righty matchup. Bogarts reaches safely 0 through 31. DeGrom nods his head. Contreras sets the target, the pitch to Bogey. And that's going to be an 85. Bogarts swings, sends it out to center field. Waiting for it and making the catch is Mookie Betts. And 1, 2, 3 once again go the American Leaguers. We go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless here in America's ballpark, Chris Anderson Stadium. Due up for the National Leaguers, Bryant, Baez, and Contreras. 3 Cubbies in a row. Oh, wow, you got another doubleheader, Chris? Lots of water, my friend. Lots of water. So here's Chris Bryant playing third. He awaits the Garrett Cole offering. Pitch homeward bound. That's a 2, so that's going to be a 32. And a 32 hit by pitch. Oh, boy, that's going to leave a mark. As Cole came a little bit too far inside. And advancing to first on the hit by pitch is Chris Bryant, as he has a free tattoo. So Bryant is at first. He's not a threat to steal. Here comes Javi Baez. Cole looking for another double play ball. Baez, a right-handed batter, reaches safely 0 through 30. American League pinch the middle with Torres and Bogarts. Cole nods his head. Vasquez sets the target. The pitch to Baez. That's a 6, so that's going to be a 93. A 93 is a fly ball out to left field. Going back a bit, reaching up and making the catch is J.D. Martinez. Retreating back to first base is Bryant. 1 down. Here comes the Cubby catcher, Wilson Contreras. Righty-righty matchup. He reaches safely 0 through 33. The pitch to Contreras. Will it be a double play ball? That's a 6. That's going to be a 68. Contreras swings the stick. Sends it to short. They're only going to get the middle runner. They can't turn 2, so it goes Bogarts to Torres. Bryant is erased. Reaching on the fielder's choice is Contreras. So that's a fielder's choice, 6-4. So there's 2 outs. And Contreras is at first. Now bring up Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber, Cubby, playing left field. Left-handed stick. He reaches safely against right-handed pitching. 0 through 34. No score. Contreras will be off on contact. Cole picks up the sign. He rocks and deals to Schwarber. And that's going to be an 87. Schwarber swings the lumber. That's a deep fly ball to center. Racing back at the track, making the catch, as I can't find the center fielder, is... Did I not mark a center fielder? Okay, we have duplicate players. Oh, Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo. No, Joey Gallo's not in center. Is he in center? Yes, Joey Gallo's in center. So who the hell do I have at first? Joey Gallo's in center. Oh, Trey Mancini's at first. Okay, my faux pas. Joey Gallo's in center. We'll fix that. And the side is retired as Gallo makes the nice running catch. We're through to top of the third. No score between our American League and National League All-Stars. So it's been a pitcher's duel. Jake Cruz, how you been doing? Jake Cruz says, I didn't get to vote. I've been disenfranchised. You've never been disenfranchised, Jakey. Again, this is a free set from Pine Tar Baseball. You can download it with the rules, the charts. You have dice. You can play the game. It's a great way to see if you want to play the game. A few card and dice games do give downloads to see if you want to play the game, if you like the game. And Pine Tar Baseball has followed in those footsteps, and they've given you an opportunity for the 108 players to make your own team. I find that really cool. All right, top of the third, no score, due up for the American Leaguers. It's going to be Trey Mancini, the first baseman from Baltimore, Joey Gallo, the center fielder from Texas, and Christian Vasquez from the Red Sox. Here's Trey Mancini at first. Righty-righty matchup. Reaches safely 0 through 33. DeGrom, 6 up, 6 down for Jacob. The pitch to Trey Mancini. And that's going to be a 74. Mancini swings. Fly ball to right. Making the catch for the National Leaguers is Conforto of the Mets. So Mancini flies out to another Paisano, Michael Conforto. 1 out, and that brings up all or nothing Joey Gallo. He's in center. Left-handed batter against right-handed pitching. 0 through 32. Lots of home run pop off that Gallo bat. Lots of strikeouts also. The pitch to Joey Gallo, all or nothing. That's a 2. It's a 25. And that is going to be a base on balls, but DeGrom, first 2 times through the lineup, A-plus pitcher. Pitching mod takes effect here. Base on ball, A-plus. Swing and a miss, bada. So DeGrom overpowers Joey Gallo as he chases high and in. That is the 4th K for Jacob DeGrom. Two outs, base is empty. DeGrom looking for 9 up, 9 down. Will face Red Sox catcher Christian Vasquez, righty-righty matchup. Vasquez 0 through 29, reaches safely. DeGrom picks up the sign. Contreras sets a target. The pitch to his counterpart, Christian Vasquez. That's a 4. That's going to be a 96. Vasquez swings the bat, sends it out to left. Making the catch for the National Leaguers is Schwarber. And once again, 1, 2, 3 go the American League. DeGrom is in a groove, to say the least. We go to the bottom of the third, still scoreless here at America's Ballpark, Chris Anderson Stadium. Due up for the National Leaguers, Conforto, McNeil in the top of the order, Mookie Betts. To face Garrett Cole. Neither pitcher has given up a hit. So here's Michael Conforto, right fielder from the Mets, left-handed stick. Reaches safely against right-handed pitching 0 through 35. The pitch from Garrett Cole to Conforto. That's going to be a 25. A 25 is a base on balls, but A-plus pitcher. Strike 3 looking inside corner. That's where the mod comes in. That's the second K for Garrett Cole. Cole, an A-plus pitcher, first 2 times through the lineup, then drops. I'm sorry, he's an A pitcher, excuse me. And that's still a strikeout and a base on balls. And he actually gets better after the first 2 times through the lineup. He'll become an A-plus pitcher. 1 out, the number 9 batter for the National League from the Mets, Jeff McNeil, second baseman, left-handed batter, reaches safely 0 through 35. Vasquez wiggles the fingers, Cole nods his head, the pitch to McNeil, and that's going to be a 22. A 22, a chance for a positive fielder to rob a hit. The American League only have 1 positive fielder, the catcher Vasquez, so let's see if it's going to be to Vasquez. That's a 72. It's not going to be to Vasquez. That's going to be a sinking line, a base hit past the dive of Bogarts, as he is a neutral. Actually, he's a negative fielder, so you have to be a positive to rob the hit, and he's a negative fielder. So a base hit past the dive of Bogarts into left, and McNeil has the first hit of the ball game. So McNeil's on first. He's not a threat to steal. Top of the order, Mookie Betts. Betts walked his first time up. Cole looking for the double play ball. The pitch to Mookie. Betts is dealt an 84. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Coming in is Joey Gallo. He'll make the catch. So Betts flies out to his counterpart. And there are 2 down. McNeil will be off on contact. And here's Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo banged into the 6-43 double play. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Anthony. Cole tosses up a 28 to Anthony Rizzo. And that is going to be 2 balls, no strikes, because Cole is an A pitcher. First base is occupied. 2-0 count. We do it again. The windup and the pitch. Cole fires in a 75. Rizzo, hard hit ball to third, backhanded by LeMahieu. He fires across the diamond to Mancini, and the side is retired. Anthony's now 0 for 2. We're through 3. We finally get our first hit in this pitcher's duel. There's no score as we go to the top of the 4th in America's Baseball Stadium, Chris Anderson Ballpark. Due up for the American League, the top of the order, LeMahieu, Judge, and Martinez to face Jacob deGrom. deGrom has struck out 4 so far. RJL518, our good friend Rob. Hope all is well. Check out his wonderful channel. As well as Sports Time Machine, Kurt Berglund. Wonderful channels all. And of course, check out this free set from Pine Tar Baseball. All right, here's DJ LeMahieu. He was a strikeout victim of deGrom. He digs in. The pitch from deGrom to LeMahieu. 5. So that's going to be a 76. LeMahieu will make contact as he lifts it to right. Conforto will make the catch. 1 out. So the Yankee flies out to the Met. 1 down, and here comes the Judge. What will the verdict be? Well, the verdict wasn't too good the first time. deGrom struck him out. Aaron Judge 0 for 1. Contreras sets the target. The pitch to Judge. That's a 0-2. Aaron Judge sends his ball bippity-boppity boom. He crushes the fastball on the 0-2. That is to the moon, Alice. As that is high and deep and out of here in right field. 1-0 American League. Martinez claps his hands as they do the elbow touch. So Aaron Judge gets the American Leaguer's first hit, and what a hit it is. A shot out to right. 1-0 American League. The verdict was much better as Judge gets his revenge. So it's 1-0 American League. DeGrom challenged the Judge with the fastball, and the Judge won. So 1 out, 1-0, no one on, and here's J.D. Martinez. Can they go back-to-back jacks? The pitch to J.D. Martinez. That's a 6. That's an 18. 18, and that's going to be a single. So J.D. Martinez pulls the ball to left. As the American Leaguers are starting to come through against Jacob deGrom. So Martinez at first, 1 out for Gary Sanchez, the Yankee catcher. He was a strikeout victim. deGrom hoping for the double play ball, the high leg kick and the pitch to Gary Sanchez. That's going to be a 90. Sanchez trying to lift it out of the ballpark. Instead, it's a deep fly ball to left. Going back at the track, making the catch is Schwarber. Retreating back to first is J.D. Martinez. So 2 outs. Martinez will be off on contact. Stepping to the plate for the American League, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres of the Yankees. He grounded to third. He's 0 for 1. deGrom picks up the sign. Contreras sets the target. The pitch to Gleyber Torres. And that's going to be an 11. So again, if it's a positive fielder, they will rob the hit. The National League, it's got to be Baez. He's the only positive fielder, the shortstop. And that's a 13. And that ball's hit to Rizzo. And it gets by him. A diving attempt by Anthony Rizzo. And it's a 13. So Gleyber Torres singles with 2 outs. J.D. Martinez is a moderate runner. And it's a 13. Odd roll. Martinez stops at second. So station to station go the American League. 2 outs, 2 on. Diving attempt by Rizzo comes up short. And here's Bogarts trying to expand this 1-0 lead. So Martinez at second, Torres at first, Bogey 0 for 1. He flew out to center. The pitch to Alexander. deGrom bears down. That's a 3. That's going to be a 58. Inside fastball. Jams him. Ground ball to second base. Up with it for the National Leaguers is McNeil. He throws to Rizzo, and the side is retired. But the American League strikes first on the home run by Aaron Judge. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 1-0 American League here at America's Ballpark, Chris Anderson Stadium. And let's make sure we get these back in order. So we have Sanchez. Torres. And Bogey. Let's just make sure we have that right. LeMahieu, Judge, Martinez. Yes, we do. Due up for the National League in the bottom of the fourth, trailing by 1. Alonso, Bryant, and Baez. As Rob, RJL518 says, it's hot, it's hit high, it's hit deep, it is hit gone. The Judge. Garrett Cole with a 1-run lead. Here's Pete Alonso. He struck out his first time up. The pitch to Pete. That's going to be a 55, and that is a swing and a miss. Alonso 0 for 2, 1K away from the hat trick you don't want. 1 out, base is empty for the Cubby third baseman, Chris Bryant. Vasquez goes through the signs. Garrett Cole nods his head. He rocks and deals to Chris Bryant. That's going to be a 50. Strike 3 looking inside corner. So Garrett Cole has rung up the first 2 National Leaguers. Garrett Cole now has 4 strikeouts with that 1-0 lead. So 2 outs, base is empty for Javi Baez. Baez, the shortstop from the Cubs. Flew out to left. He awaits the Cole offering. Pitch homeward bound. That's a 3, so that's going to be a 25. A 25 is a walk, but an A pitcher on a base on balls. Strike 3 looking. Baez does not like the call. Garrett Cole strikes out the side. That's 5 Ks for the American Leaguer from the Yankees. We are through 4, 1-0. The American League. We go to the top of the 5th. Due up for the American Leaguers, Mancini, Gallo, and Vasquez. And remember, Garrett Cole gets stronger after the first 2 times through the lineup. He goes from an A to an A+, where DeGrom goes from an A+ to an A. Once again, this is a free set from Pine Tar Baseball. Let me tell you how much it cost. Free. That means $0. You can download it. You have to print it yourself. And it comes with all. You can download the rules and the one chart and the rule book. As long as you have 3 10-sided dice, 0 through 9, different colors, hopefully red, white, and blue, and another die to 1 through 6. You're all set to go, my friends. D. Scott Howard, hope all is well. As he says, hello, baseballers around the globe. Yes, hello. Trey Mancini comes to the plate. Joey Gallo on deck. Vasquez in the hole. Mancini 0 for 1. He flew out to right. The pitch from DeGrom to Mancini. That's a 4. So then we will use the blue dice. That is a 72. Mancini makes contact again. This time he hits it hard to third. Bryant comes up with it, throws to Rizzo, and Mancini is 0 for 2. Joey Gallo comes to the plate, center fielder, 0 for 1. He was a strikeout victim. The pitch to all or nothing Joey Gallo. And Joey, that's a 15. Unfortunately, it's a derivative of 5, so he's going to be hosed. A single. And I think that's going to turn into a strikeout. So Joey Gallo rips a foul ball down the right field line. DeGrom comes back with a breaking pitch. Big swing and a miss by Gallo. And he's 0 for 2. Another K for DeGrom. That's K number 5. And that's where the A+ pitching grade comes in at home. Had it been an A, it would have been a walk, but he's still an A+ for one more batter. And that's Christian Vasquez. First 2 times through the lineup. This is a unique thing that Pine Tar does. And they have home and away splits for pitching. So you really got to count. You might do things a little differently than they would do in the major leagues because of what you know of the pitching grades. So here we go. Christian Vasquez. 2 outs, no one on. Vasquez 0 for 1. He flew out to left. The pitch to Vasquez from DeGrom. That's a 4. So that's going to be a 73. Vasquez swings. That ball is looped to right, coming in and making the catch is Michael Conforto of the Metropolitans. Vasquez is 0 for 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still 1-0 in this tremendous pitchers duel, American League versus National League. Teams I created. The American League team created mostly of Yankees and Red Sox. And I have 2 Paisanos. Mancini of the Orioles, and Gallo of the Rangers. The National League team created mostly of Cubs and Mets, and 2 Dodgers. So when DeGrom is back up on the mound in the 6th, he will now be an A-grade pitcher. And Sports Time Machine says hello to D. Scott Howard, and he calls him the Goat Whisperer. The Goat Whisperer. As D. Scott is goat sitting. Due up for the National League, Contreras, Schwarber, and Conforto, still the first 2 times through the lineup. So Cole is an A, and when he gets through the first 2 times, he gets stronger. He becomes an A+. Wilson Contreras, the catcher, strides to the plate. The Cubby reached on a fielder's choice. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Contreras, that's a 4, so that's going to be a 59. Contreras will hit that ball to first, up with it, is Mancini. He'll take it to the bag himself, 1 down. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Striding to the plate, left-handed batting Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber flew out to center. The windup and the pitch from Cole. Cole fires in. 0-3, and Kyle Schwarber goes high and deep to left, and we have a tie ball game. Oh my lord, Schwarber was sitting dead red, and that ball is a bippity boppity boom to the moon. Gone, baby, gone. As Schwarber has just tied it up with a blast to left. We have a 1-1 ball game. So Schwarber sends one deep. And finally the National Leaguers are on the board. Gets greetings from Michael Conforto at the plate. So will Conforto go back-to-back jacks? Rick nodded at 1. Bears Den 007. Schwarber blasted it. He sure did. Conforto struck out. The pitch from Cole to Conforto. That's a 5. That's going to be a 0-8. So Conforto is going to double as he strikes that ball over the head of the center fielder, Joey Gallo. And by the time Gallo corrals it, Michael Conforto stands at second. So here come the National Leaguers again. Odd green die, 1 through 6. You use the red dice. That's a 0-8. Righty-righty matchup. 0-8 is a double off the Conforto card to center. The pitching modification does not come into play because it is not a derivative of 5. So a chance for the National Leaguers to take the lead here. And here comes McNeil. So Conforto stands at second, 1 away. McNeil's 1 for 1. He had the first of the ball game. Let's see if he can give the National Leaguers the lead here. Cole's got to bear down. Vasquez pounds him it, sets the target. The pitch to Jeff McNeil. That's a 5. Again, red die. 64. Ground ball to short. Holding at second is Conforto. Bogarts throws to Mancini, 2 away. That was big. That was big. Trying to keep that go-ahead run from scoring. Conforto will be off on contact. Top of the order, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. He was walked, erased on a double play, and flew out to Joey Gallo in center. Cole peeks over his shoulder, now looks in at the plate, picks up the sign, the leg kick, and the pitch to Mookie Betts, trying to give the National Leaguers a 2-1 lead or more. It's a 4, and that's going to be a 64. Mookie Betts, bounding ball to short. Bogarts, his former teammate, charges. Quick flip to first, and the side is retired. Great job by Bogey. But the game is tied up on the Kyle Schwarber blast to left. We go to the 6th, knotted at 1. And Garrett Cole and DeGrom, both of their maximum innings pitched is 6, but starter allows 2 or less runs can get another inning. So if DeGrom does not allow 2 runs, if he only allows 1 run or less this inning, or none, he can pitch into the 7th. And that's important with the limited pitching we have in the way we've made the teams. All right, so let's get the cards in order here. Conforto, McNeil, and Betts made the last out on the grounder to short. Again, this is the free set. Free! Let me spell it out for you, people. Free. That's F-R-E-E. Free. Go to Life is Sports, the Pine Tar Baseball site. Download it. Cut it up. Download the rules. The chart. Get your dice out. Roll your dice. And see if you like it. I love it. I have lots of sets. I have to cut lots of stuff up. But I wanted to showcase this. Our good friend Kirk Berglund and James Forno. Free! What does that mean, Al? How much money do I have to spend for free? Well, let me see. Nothing. You just go, you enjoy, you find you like the game, you play with these cards, and you never know. You might go back and pick up another set for a very reasonable price. Here we go. Top of the order, 1-1 ball game. LeMahieu, Judge, and Martinez to face DeGrom. DeGrom has struck out 5. Gave his only run given up, the home run to Judge, who's up second. LeMahieu 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. The pitch to DJ from DeGrom. And that's going to be a 0-8, and that's going to be a single. So J.D. LeMahieu singles right back up the wickets into center field. And DeGrom is no longer an A-plus pitcher. He is an A-grade pitcher because it's the third time through the lineup. So a single for DJ LeMahieu. He represents the go-ahead run at first. He's not a threat to steal right now. He's a D stealer, 7th inning or later. I mean, his stolen base chance is not bad. So LeMahieu's at first, and here comes the Judge. 1 for 2. He struck out and homered. A tale of 2 at-bats. DeGrom hoping for the double play ball. Judge looking to launch one out of the ballpark here at Chris Anderson Stadium. What will the verdict be? We shall see. Pitch homeward bound to Aaron Judge. That is a 1. That's going to be a 61. Aaron Judge hits this ball hard to second. Fielding it is McNeil over to Baez on to Rizzo. Double play. The 1 indicates whether it will be a double play or not. The ball was hit to second. Any roll 0 through 3 is a double play ball, and it is. So that goes 6-4 to 3. Erasing LeMahieu off the base paths. So 2 outs, base is empty for J.D. Martinez. The Red Sox, he's playing left field. J.D. is 1 for 2, a flyout and a single. DeGrom, if he gets through this inning with 1 run or less, can pitch the 7th. The windup and the pitch to J.D. Martinez, that's a 5. It's going to be a 62. Ground ball to second. Up with it is McNeil over to Rizzo, and the side is retired. J.D.'s now 1 for 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th, knotted at 1. DeGrom can pitch the 7th, thank God. So Garrett Cole back up on the bump. He had that hiccup, that home run to Schwarber that tied the game in the prior inning. He is now in his third time through the lineup. He goes from an A to an A+. And again, if he gets through this inning with 1 run or less, he can pitch the 7th. Here's Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 2, a double play and a ground out. The pitch to Rizzo. 5. So it's going to be a 48 to Anthony Rizzo. Strike 3 looking on the breaking pitch. That is K number 6 for Garrett Cole. 1 away for the National League. Here comes Pete Alonso. He's struck out twice. And that, to him, it's not very nice. Cole looking to get him on the hat trick. Alonso digs in that right-hander's batter's box. The pitch to Pete. Garrett Cole looking to get him on a breaking pitch. He tosses up a 39. Swing and a miss! Ball goes in the dirt. Vasquez applies the tag. K number 7. And 3 of them have come against the Metropolitan Pete Alonso, who's having a day he'd rather forget. 2 outs, base is empty for Chris Bryant. The Cubby was hit by a pitch and struck out, so that makes him 0 for 1. Vasquez wiggles the finger, sets the target. Cole rocks and deals to Chris Bryant. That's a 2, so that's going to be a 66. 66 is, a negative defense table. So if you're a negative defender, you will the ball will get by you. So a 66, the ball is hit to the second baseman for the American League is Gleyber Torres. He's a neutral fielder. He makes the diving stop, pops up, throws to Mancini at first, and the side is retired, tipping his cap to his fellow teammate. Garrett Cole tips his cap to Gleyber Torres. We go to the top of the 7th, still knotted at 1. Last innings for both starters. And how that works was it was a 66. So you look to see off the card, righty-righty matchup, where's the ball hit to? It's hit to second. If it's a negative fielder, the ball gets by him, he doesn't make a play. It's not an error, he just doesn't make the play. It would be going to right. Or you can look at the, I would say it goes into right because it's the second baseman. So Torres is a neutral fielder. And you go here. Obviously that's not negative. He makes the play. Top of the 7th, due up for the American League. Sanchez, Torres, and Bogaerts. 1-1 ball game. And this will be Jacob deGrom's last inning. I want to take a quick look at the... Had he not given up any runs, you can keep letting him pitch until he gives up a base runner. I believe that's how it's read in the rule book. So he'll pitch the 7th. We'll make if he gets a 1-2-3 inning, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'll mod the rules on the fly due to the limited pitching. If you read, we have 9 position players and 6 pitchers. That's how I set these teams up. There's no substitutes except for pitching. So that way you're not making all these subs. All right, so it's going to be Sanchez, Torres, and Bogaerts. Here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2. He struck out and flown out to left. DeGrom looks in at Contreras. He's ready. The pitch to Gary Sanchez. That's a 2, and that's going to be a 58. And that's strike 3. Ties him up inside. He went too far. Another K for DeGrom. Second time he's gotten Sanchez. 3, 4. And that's 6 Ks for Jacob deGrom. That brings up the American League second baseman from the Yankees. Gleyber Torres made that wonderful diving stop. Gleyber is 1 for 2. He's grounded to third and singled in his last at-bat. The windup and the pitch from deGrom to Torres. That's going to be a 96. Fly ball deep to left field, but not deep enough. Going back, making the catch in front of the wall is Schwarber, 2 away. Gleyber Torres now 1 for 3. 2 outs, bases empty for Alexander Bogaerts, Red Sox shortstop. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out and grounded out. The pitch to Bogey. deGrom fires in a 27. And that's going to be a single. So Bogaerts jumps all over that fastball, and he singles to right. A little late on the pitch, but it is a single. And he's now 1 for 3. Go-ahead run at first in Bogaerts. He is a D stolen base opportunity. And that's the 7th inning or later. We are in the 7th inning, folks. He's a 70. Contreras is a -4, so that's 70% chance. Bogey's going, and he can only do this once successfully. That's the way I play it. He goes, and he is safe on the 47. So Bogaerts steals a base. He's in scoring position with 2 outs for Trey Mancini, who's 0 for 2. He's flown out to right and grounded to third. On deck, all or nothing, Joey Gallo, who's 0 for 2. He struck out twice. They will pitch to Trey Mancini. 1-1 ball game. Bogaerts will be off on contact. deGrom peeks over his shoulder. Now picks up the sign from Contreras. The high leg kick and the pitch to Trey Mancini. That is a 5. That's going to be a 25. It's a derivative of 5. It would be a single, possibly scoring Bogaerts. But deGrom is still an A pitcher as he dropped a grade from A+ to A. A single turns into a walk. So a foul ball. And Mancini battles deGrom to a walk. So first and second, again, that's where the pitching grade comes in. And here's Joey Gallo. deGrom has owned Gallo. Gallo looking for revenge. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Digs in that left-hander's batter's box. 2 outs, 2 on, 1-1 ball game, top of the 7th. deGrom. Arms down to his chest. He rocks and deals to Joey Gallo. It's a 4. That's a 21 to Joey Gallo. And first base is occupied. He's still an A-grade pitcher. So it's a 2-0 count. 2-0 count. We do it again. Gallo gets the green light. Pitch homeward bound. DeGrom fires in a 29. And this time it's ball 4. The bases are juiced. The second time with first base occupied, it does turn into a walk. So DeGrom is coming apart here. Bogarts goes to third. Mancini goes to second. Gallo trots down to first. And here comes Christian Vasquez. So 2 outs, bases loaded. The catcher and the manager come out to talk to Jacob deGrom. He says he's fine. He can get this last batter, he says. They agree with him. So Vasquez in a 1-1 game. Base hit could score 2. deGrom, determination to beat a sweat from his brow. The pitch to Christian Vasquez. 1-1 ball game. Trying to give the American Leaguers the lead. That's a 1. It's going to be a 43. Swing and a miss. He blows a fastball by Christian Vasquez. What a way to end his day. That is strikeout number 7. Let's just count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The American Leaguers leave them loaded. deGrom blows it by Christian Vasquez. We go to the bottom of the 7th, knotted at 1. Opportunity lost for the American Leaguers. And that's it for Jacob deGrom. He has gone 7 strong innings. I'll give you his quick little box numbers of what I like to keep track of. So he went 7 innings, gave up 1 run. It was earned, the home run, and he struck out 7. And now, do we go to... We're going to go with the the Cubby, excuse me. The Cubby will be coming in next to pitch. And let's get our pen here. Use a red pen. It's going to be Jeremy Jeffries. It's going to be Jeremy Jeffres. Jeffries. That's the way I'm going to pronounce it. And we actually have his pitcher ready. He's the Cubby. So he'll be next into pitch once we line this up here. All right. So Cole looking to get through the 7th. It'll be his last inning to pitch. And he's going to face Baez, Contreras, and Schwarber. Again, he's an A-plus pitcher, as he actually increased after the first 2 times through the lineup. Here's Javi Baez. Baez 0 for 2. He's flown out and struck out. The pitch from Cole to Baez. That's a 4, so that's going to be an 83. Baez will make contact as he sends it out to Joey Gallo in center, and Gallo makes the catch. And Baez is 0 for 3. That brings up the catcher from the Cubs, Wilson Contreras. Reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out to first. Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Contreras. Ooh, that rolls all over the place. That's going to be a 0-8. Good result. 0-8 is going to be a double. So Contreras doubles off Cole. As that is a shot, once again, over the head of Joey Gallo. He plays it off the wall. By the time it comes in, Contreras has trotted into second. He's now 1 for 3. Go ahead run at second. Game 1, best of 7. Contreras is a slow runner. There's no extra players. He has to stay out there. And here comes Kyle Schwarber. He knocked in the only run with a bippity-boppity boom to left. That was back in the 5th. Can he now give the National Leaguers the lead? The pitch from Cole to Kyle Schwarber. That's a 1. That's a 95. Fly ball to left field. Just got under it. In front of the wall, making the catch is J.D. Martinez. Holding at second is Wilson Contreras. So there's 2 down now. It'll be up to the Metropolitan, Michael Conforto, who has struck out and doubled. Can Conforto give the National Leaguers the lead? This probably could be the last batter for Jarrett Cole. He looks in at Vasquez. The pitch to Michael Conforto, that's a 5, and that's going to be a 74. Conforto, bounding ball to third. Charging is LeMahieu, quick release to Mancini, and the side is retired. The 1-out double doesn't hurt. Contreras is stranded. So Garrett Cole goes a strong 7, and his day is done. We go to the top of the 8th, knotted at 1. The new pitcher for the National Leaguers is the Cubby, Jeremy Jeffries. At home, he's a B grade. He can pitch 1 inning, and that's what he'll do. Due up for the American League. Top of the order, LeMahieu, Judge, and Martinez to face Jeremy Jeffries. And we got to figure out who we want to pitch for the American League after Cole. We're not going to go to Paxton, I don't think. Though he can go 3 innings. He's a starter who now has become a middle reliever. He's got just automatic strikeouts. I think we're going to Brandon Workman. And we'll just get that put in. So we'll give you the numbers on Cole. He goes 7 innings. Gives up 1 run. It was earned. The home run by Schwarber. He struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 3 of them were Alonso. Pete Alonso will be glad to see him gone. So very similar, actually very similar, identical lines for DeGrom and Cole, the stats I like to keep. And Brandon Workman will pitch the 8th, the Boston Red Sox, here at Chris Anderson Stadium, America's ballpark. Okay, Brandon Workman. And let's just get Brandon Workman's pitcher over here. All right. For the bottom of the 8th. All right, so here's DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 3, strikeout, flyout, single. Jeffries in a big spot here. Jeffries is a righty, so it's a righty-righty matchup, just like before. The pitch from Jeffries to DJ LeMahieu, that's a 3, so that's going to be a 60. Jeffries has no automatic strikeouts or walks. 60. Ground ball to short. Up with it is Baez. He'll fire to Rizzo. And that's 1 out. So LeMahieu retired 6-3. 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Pitcher's duel continues. And here's Aaron Judge. He knocked in the only run for the American League. A home run back in the top of the 4th. Judge awaits the Jeffries offering. And here it is. Pitch homeward bound. That's going to be a 27 to Aaron Judge. And that's a walk. So Judge works a walk. B grade. Again, if you're an A plus A or B and first base is occupied, it is not a walk. But first base is not occupied, so it is a walk. So Judge trots down to first with his long loping stride. Go ahead run at first, Aaron Judge. He's not going to steal. That brings up J.D. Martinez, left fielder from the Red Sox. Martinez 1 for 3, a flyout, a single, and a ground out. The pitch from Jeffries to J.D. Martinez. That's a 6. That's a 43. Strike 3 looking. Martinez box at the call, but the man in blue rings him up. So 2 outs. Judge will be off on contact. And here's the Yankee designated hitter, Gary Sanchez. Sanchez 0 for 3. He was a strikeout victim twice of Jacob deGrom. Did fly out once. Jeffries picks up the sign from Contreras. The windup and the pitch to Gary Sanchez. That's a 6. That's going to be a 69. Sanchez whacks it to short. Baez to Rizzo. And the side is retired. So good job by Jeremy Jeffries. And again, we'll make a judgment call on whether we want to switch him or not with the limited pitching and the way the ball game is going. So Jeffries might come back for another inning, and then again, might not. Bottom of the 8th, knotted at 1, due up for the National Leaguers. McNeil in the top of the order, Betts and Rizzo, and they're going to face Brandon Workman. Workman is a right-handed thrower, so nothing changes there. As Cole was also a right-handed pitcher. Workman on the road is a B-grade pitcher for 1 inning. Here comes McNeil. McNeil's 1 for 2. A single and a ground out. Digs in the left-hander's batter's box. The pitch from Workman to McNeil. That's a 6, so that's going to be a 67. McNeil hits it to Bogarts. Bogarts throws to Mancini. 1 away. Second time McNeil's grounded out to short. He's now 1 for 3. Top of the order. And Mookie Betts. Betts has walked, flown to center, and grounded to short. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Betts, now a Dodger. 53, what will it be? We shall see. Ground ball to first. Mancini has it. Flips to Workman, covering the bag. 2 away. Scoring at home, 3-1. 2 outs, base is empty for Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo has banged into a double play, grounded out, and struck out. That was all against deGrom. What will he do against Brandon Workman? Workman picks up the sign from his teammate, Christian Vasquez. He rocks and fires to Anthony Rizzo. And that's going to be a 48. Strike 3. Tied him up high and in. Big swing and a miss. Second time Rizzo's gone down with a K. We are through 8. We go to the top of the 9th. The pitching duel continues. Jeffries will stay on the mound. Let's just take a quick look. It's going to be Torres, Bogarts, and Mancini. We're not going to go with the closer, Jansen, yet, unless Jeffries gets in trouble. So we're going to let Jeffries go 1 more inning. And that'll be it for him. So we're going to... Jeffries will go 1 more inning, unless he gets in trouble, and then we'll yank him. Kenley Jensen warming in the pen. He looks ready. It really depends what Gleyber Torres does here. It's Torres, Bogarts, and Mancini, top of the 9th. 1-1 ball game. If you're just joining us, Judge gave the American League the lead in the 4th. Schwarber tied it up for the National League with a bippity-boppity-boom in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch to Gleyber Torres, 1 for 3. Jeffries fires in a 59, and that's going to be a ground ball, second base, out number 1, as McNeil goes to Rizzo. So 1 out, top of the 9th. Now I'll bring up the shortstop from the Red Sox, Alexander Bogarts. Bogarts 1 for 3. His last at-bat, he singled and stole a base. That's when the American League loaded it up, but deGrom, with his last battery face, struck out Christian Vasquez to leave them loaded. Here's the pitch to Bogey from Jeffries, and that's going to be a 41. And that is a strike 3. He paints the outside corner with a curveball, and Bogey goes down via the K. 2 away. For the first baseman from the Baltimore Orioles, Trey Mancini, 0 for 2 with a walk. Jeffries nods his head. Contreras sets the target. The pitch to Trey Mancini looking to go yard. That's a 5. That's a 15. So it's a derivative of 5. There'll be a pitcher modification. 15, single. That's a single. B-grade pitcher. Single B turns into a walk. So Mancini does reach the second time that's happened to Trey Mancini. Once by DeGrom and now once by Jeffries. So a single, then we go up the chart. And an A, B, or M is a base on balls. I don't know what an M is. I've never seen one, but someone must be an M. So he hits one foul, but then works the walk. Go ahead run at first and Trey Mancini. He's not a threat to steal. Kenley Jensen is ready. Here comes all or nothing Joey Gallo, who has struck out twice and walked. Gallo looking to go bippity boppity boom. They will... boy. Let's see if we want to switch now. Though Kenley Jensen is a B also, you're not getting a you're not getting a difference at all. He has automatic strikeouts, but if you roll a 55 or a 77, it's an out anyway. It's just they're not putting it into play. So you're going to stick with Jeffries. The pitch to all or nothing Joey Gallo. It's a 2. It's a 24 for Joey Gallo. Ball 4. First base is occupied. So it's a 2-0 count because of the B-grade pitcher. We do it again. Gallo with the green light looking to grip and rip. Jeffries with a bead of sweat. He rocks and deals to Joey Gallo. One more time to the breach. Go the Light Brigade. A 4. That's a 73. Gallo. Hard hit ball to McNeil at second. Over to Rizzo. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Still knotted at 1. The walk doesn't hurt. And Jeffries is done. So Jeffries is done. He went 2 innings. Scoreless. And he struck out 2. So Jeffries is done. Good job. What a game for game 1, as D. Scott Howard says, cardiac baseball. Where's Clinton Parks when you need him? And here's Pete Alonso. Now, do we want Workman to go 2 innings, which we will allow, or do we go to Chapman, who's an A+? We're going to stick with Brandon Workman. Workman's a B. On the road, he'll stay a B. And again, this will be his last inning. We're giving him 2 innings of work instead of 1 due to the limited rosters that we have created. All right. So can Workman duplicate what his counterpart Jeffries did and give 2 scoreless innings of relief and go to extra innings here? Alonso 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Will he walk it off against Brandon Workman? Righty-righty matchup. Workman nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Peter Alonso. That's a 2. That's a 78. Alonso swings the mighty stick. Gets under it as he loops it to right. Coming in to make the catch is Aaron Judge. 1 down. Good job by Brandon Workman. Alonso 0 for 4. Here comes the Cubs' third baseman, Chris Bryant. Bryant has been hit by a pitch, struck out and grounded out. He's 0 for 2. Workman picks up the sign from Vasquez. The pitch to Chris Bryant. That's going to be an 86. And that's going to be a fly ball to Joey Gallo for out number 2. Gallo's been burnt twice. Well, I wouldn't say burnt, but 2 doubles over his head. They were shots. So there's 2 outs. We're 1 out away from free baseball. And here's Javi Baez. Can he walk it off? Baez 0 for 3 with a strikeout. The pitch to the Cubs shortstop. That's a 3. It's a 0-6. And that's going to be a double. As Baez launches that ball to left field, it's off the wall. So a 2-out double as Martinez corrals it and throws it back in towards the infield. A 2-out double. The winning run at second in Baez. He's a moderate runner. Boy, he just missed a homer. This could be it. Kurt Berglund. It's a little-known fact that Joey Gallo's mom also calls him all or nothing. I don't know. I made that up. If it's true, that's pretty cool. I mean, I think I did hear it, but when you watch him swing, I mean, he doesn't get robbed on his swings. He's like a heavy-handed puncher in boxing. If he hits you, he's going to hurt. So Contreras, and now with the winning run at second, the American League will take out Workman, who's gone 1 2/3, and they're going to go to Chapman, the Yankee, because he's an A+. Game 1 on the line here. They want to try to hold back their closer, and again, we'll let Chapman, if we go to extra innings, go 2 1/3, basically. So that's it. Here comes Chapman. Workman in line if the run scores for the loss. So Workman went 1 2/3, could not duplicate what Jeffries did with 2 scoreless innings. And he struck out 1. He's responsible for Baez at second. And Chapman, let's get our Chapman card. Let's put him up there. With the limited rosters, I was able to do this. Obviously, if I have all the players, I'm not doing this, but with 15-man rosters, which I like with these all-star teams, why switch players in and out? You don't have to. If you want to, you can. I made 16-player rosters. 9 position players, 6 pitchers. 15-player rosters, excuse me. 9 position players, 6 pitchers. All right, so can Wilson Contreras win it here? He's 1 for 3. The National League have 3 doubles in this game and a homer by Schwarber. Chapman is a left-handed pitcher. A+, whether on the road or at home. And he'll be an A+ through the game for his... Again, we're going to let him go 2 innings approximately if we have to because of the limited pitching. And we'll do the same thing with the National League closer. Against lefties, Wilson Contreras 0 through 36 he reaches safely. Are we going to extra innings, or is Contreras walking it off here in Game 1? Chapman has a word with Vasquez. Vasquez back behind the plate, squats down, sets the target, the pitch to the Cubby Wilson Contreras. It's a 5. It's a 25. Thank God for the A+. And that would have been a walk. But, oh, hold on. Teresa's calling. Hello.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
Good. So I'm gonna drop off Carol. She just went into the grocery store.
Okay.
Just get stuff to clean her house, clean her room, and
Yep.
then I'm gonna drop her off home, and then I'll be on my way home.
Okay, drive carefully.
All right.
When you come back, we'll cook.
Yeah, I'll probably be home closer to 6 because I'm gonna stop at Big Y
Okay. All right.
instead of 5.
All right.
That's not a big deal because
It's fine.
you're not like hungry, right?
No, I'm streaming. So.
Okay. All right.
All right. I love you.
I love you too, honey.
Drive safely. Bye.
I will. Bye bye.
All right. So back to the ball game. Nurse Teresa says hello to everyone. So this is a 25 off the Contreras card, a walk, but the 25 and an A+. Strike 3. We go to extra innings. So Chapman, who I have to get a new colored pen. We're going to go green for Chapman. We go to the 10th as he strikes out Wilson Contreras with the winning run at second. So he can go another inning and 2/3. So Brandon Workman, the book is closed on him. No runs in an inning and a third. And he struck out 1. We go to the 10th. And now we will lose some of the photos because we have to expand the Chris Anderson scoreboard here at America's Ballpark, Chris Anderson Stadium. There we go. Top of the 10th, I mean. All right, so Jeffries is done. We have to get a picture for them. And we don't have to add the photo because you can't see it anyway. And we will go with the closer now. Kenley Jensen. And again, he's going to be good for 2 innings. 2 innings. So it's going to be Kenley Jansen. 1-1 ball game, top of the 10th. And you know this set is free from Pine Tar Baseball. Life is Sports. Go check it out. Jansen. Jensen. All right, here we go. Contreras made the last out. Due up for the American League, Vasquez in the top of the order, LeMahieu and Judge now to face the National League closer, Kenley Jansen. Vasquez 0 for 3 with a strikeout, 2 flyouts. The pitch to Christian. Kenley Jansen is a righty, so it's a righty-righty matchup. Automatic strikeouts, 55 and 77. That's a 2, so that's going to be a 69. Contact will be made as that ball goes to third. Bryant's up with it, throws to Rizzo, and Vasquez is now 0 for 4. Scoring at home as you should. It's good for the brain, 5-3. So that's a true story, Kurt Berglund says, about Joey Gallo's mom calling him all or nothing. Maybe that's where I heard that. Maybe someone said that before, and that's where I picked that up. Top of the order, DJ LeMahieu. He is 1 for 4. He has a single. He's also struck out. The pitch to LeMahieu from Jansen. That's a 78. Jansen on a roll. Fly ball to center. Making the catch is Mookie Betts. 2 away. So Kenley Jansen looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. And here's Aaron Judge. He's knocked in the only run for the American Leaguers. A home run way back in the top of the 4th. The pitch to the Judge. What will the verdict be? We shall see. That is a 1, and that's going to be an 82. Aaron Judge swings the mighty lumber batter, sends it deep to center field. Mookie Betts going back at the track, and makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the American Leaguers. Kenley Jansen does his job. We go to the bottom of the 10th, still at 1-1. Due up for the National Leaguers, who will face Aroldis Chapman, Schwarber, Conforto, and McNeil, the bottom third of the order, and they want this game to end here. They need to push 1 run across the plate. Last inning, they got Baez to second on a double with 2 outs, but he would go no further. Schwarber is knocked in the only run for the National Leaguers. Again, the home run in the 5th. Chapman deals to Kyle Schwarber. It's a 3. That's a 20, but he's an A-plus pitcher. So a 20 would be a single. A single against an A-plus pitcher. Swing and a miss, bada. A second strikeout for Chapman. 2 National Leaguers faced. 2 National Leaguers retired via the K. 1 out for Michael Conforto, the right fielder. He is 1 for 3. A double, a strikeout, and a ground out. Chapman looks in. Vasquez sets a target. The pitch to Conforto, the Metropolitan. That's a 6. That's an 88. And if it goes to a negative fielder, it will be a hit. An 88. Conforto hits this ball to center field. Joey Gallo racing back, leaping. He makes the catch. Joey Gallo, as he is a neutral fielder. What a catch by all or nothing Joey Gallo. Had he missed that, it could have been an inside the park home run. What a leaping catch by Joey Gallo. 2 away. The only negative fielder for the American Leaguers is LeMahieu at second, Bogarts at short, so there's 2 of them. But that was hit to Joey Gallo. This time he is not burnt to center field. You can't say he was burnt. Those other balls were off the wall. So 2 outs, and it's up to McNeil to keep this inning alive, or we're going to the 11th. McNeil, 1 for 3, a single and 2 ground outs to Bogarts at short. Aroldis Chapman nods his head, the high leg kick and the pitch to the Metropolitan second baseman, Jeff McNeil. That's a 6. That's a 54. You know what a 54 is? Ground ball to first. Up with it is Mancini. He tosses it to Chapman. Oh, lefty. Hold on. 54. Still a ground ball to second. tosses it to first, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the 11th, knotted at 1. This is a pitcher's duel, to say the least. Keith White's at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us, so I'll give you the scoring line. Judge hit a homer in the top of the 4th. Schwarber hit a homer in the bottom of the 5th. We're knotted at 1. Kenley Jensen will now pitch his second and final inning in extras. He will face J.D. Martinez, Gary Sanchez, and Gleyber Torres. Righty-righty matchup. The pitch to J.D. Martinez. He is 1 for 4 with a single. Jansen fires in a 0-3. That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone as J.D. Martinez pulls that hanging breaking pitch to left. And the American Leaguers take a 2-1 lead. 5 makes it a 0-3 righty-righty matchup. 0 through 3 is a home run. Nothing to change it. And just like that, J.D. Martinez goes bippity-boppity-boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball, and J.D. Martinez touches them all. And it is 2-1 American League. As Keith White says, there's a lot of Cubs, Mets, Yankees, and Red Sox on this thing. Well, I made 15-man rosters out of this free set. Yes, it's free from Pine Tar Baseball, so go check it out. Link in the chat and on the page. You can download it for free, print them up, cut them up. You get the whole game free with this 108-player set. And that's awesome, and that's brought to you by Kurt Berglund and James Forno. So I made up the American League 15 of players I like. They're Yankees, Red Sox, and 2 Italians, the Paisanos. So it's LeMahieu, Judge, Martinez, Sanchez, Torres, Bogarts, Mancini, Gallo, and Vasquez. Those are your 9 starters. And you have 6 pitchers. The National League is made up of Cubs, Mets, and 2 Dodgers. Betts, Rizzo, Alonso, Bryant, Baez, Contreras, Schwarber, Conforto, and McNeil. And then the pitchers. All right. So it's 2-1. That was a leadoff homer by J.D. Martinez off Kenley Jensen. Why he threw a breaking pitch, we'll never know. Well, we will know, I guess. And here comes Gary Sanchez, who's 0 for 4. Will they go back-to-back jacks? Sanchez has struck out twice. The pitch from Jansen to Sanchez, that's a 2. That's a 44 and a 44. Oh, rare play, 44. We only get 1 a game. Let's see what it is. We roll the red and white. That's going to be a 45. On the rare play chart, 45. Batter reaches on catcher's interference. So catcher's interference, things falling apart. Catcher's interference. Sanchez goes to first as he's interfered with by Contreras. As Keith White says, that Kurt Berglund's a great guy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So here comes Gleyber Torres looking for his second hit. He's 1 for 4. Jansen hoping to throw the double play ball. The pitch to Gleyber Torres with Sanchez at first. That's a 3. That's a 78. 78 is a fly ball to center field. Making the catch in center is Mookie Betts. Retreating to first is Sanchez. So 1 out, 1 on for the Red Sox shortstop, Alexander Bogarts. Bogey is 1 for 4. A single, a stolen base. He struck out, grounded out, and flown out. 2-1, thanks to the Martinez homer here in the top of the 11th. Jansen kicks and fires to Bogarts. That's a 5. So that's a 0-2 against the lefty. No, the righty. That's going to be a triple. Bogarts clears the bases. Sanchez races all the way around, and it's 3-1 American League. The 0-2 pitcher modification will not do anything there, as that was a shot to right field, bounces around in the corner, gets away from Conforto. Sanchez racing all the way around from first to give the American League their 3rd run. Bogarts goes sliding in safely to third. The relay throw not in time, and he picks up an RBI. So 3-1, the dam has broken on the National League pitching. 2 outs. Isn't this like Kenley Jansen? Ba-boom, boom. Not a big fan of his. So Bogey stands at third. Highly overrated freaking closer. And here's Trey Mancini. Now that's just my opinion. Save the game when it matters. I'm not a big fan of what's-his-face Trevor Hoffman either. He cost me money when the Padres made the playoffs that year. All right, anyway, enough of that. Here's the pitch to Trey Mancini. Can he make it 4-1? Mancini's walked twice, flown out and grounded out. Jansen deals to Mancini. Will Mancini land the knockout punch? 5, so that's a 26, and that is a walk. Yes, first base is not occupied because Betts stands at third. So Mancini walks for his 3rd time. No hits, but on base 3 times. First and third. National League might have to lift Kenley Jansen. But here's all or nothing Joey Gallo. Come on, Joey. His mom's in the stand. Joey, well, not a good day today. 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a ground out. 3-1, first and third, 2 outs, top of the 11th American League. Righty-lefty matchup. The pitch to all or nothing Joey Gallo. That's a 2. That's a 14. A 14 for Joey Gallo is a single. So Joey Gallo smashes that ball past the dive of the first baseman Anthony Rizzo into right. Trotting in from third is Bogarts. Mancini, that's a even number. Mancini is a moderate runner, and he's going to go first to third with 2 outs. So again, runners on the corner, and all or nothing Joey Gallo has a ribby on that single, and it's now 4-1 American League. They've picked up 3 runs off of a highly ineffective Kenley Jansen. Again, not a big fan of his. Wasn't a big fan of Kimbrel at the end with the Red Sox either. People are like, oh, I can't believe they got rid of Kimbrel. He stunk at the end. Thank you for what you did, but you stunk at the end. So Gallo at first, Mancini. Yeah. Yes, Keith White. Hoffman gets the final laugh. He's a Hall of Famer. Cost me money. I should have won that game. Didn't get the save when I needed him to get the damn save. All right, here we go. Christian Vasquez, 4-1. Come on, Kenley. National Leaguers just in distraught now. Vasquez 0 for 4. Pitch homeward bound to Christian Vasquez. Kenley Jansen looking for the 3rd out here. That's a 5. He's going to get it. That's a 68. Vasquez swings. Ground ball to third. Bryant across the diamond to Rizzo. And mercifully, the side is retired. But the American Leaguers strike 3 times, starting with the home run from J.D. Martinez, then the triple by Bogarts, and the single from all or nothing Joey Gallo. We go to the bottom of the 11th, 4-1 American League, best of 7. Chapman has pitched. He can only, we'll stick with the rule. 2 innings. I'm not going to give him the extra third. He can pitch to 2 batters, and then he's got to get yanked. All right, so can the American League take this game 1 home 4-1? They will face the top of the order. Betts, Rizzo, and Alonso. Alonso with a day he'd like to forget, 0 for 4 at 3 strikeouts. So Aroldis Chapman can face Betts and Rizzo, well, 2/3, and then he must be pulled. Mookie Betts has walked, flown out, grounded out twice, 0 for 3. The pitch to the Dodger, Mookie Betts. That's a 1. That's a 0-1. That ball is high, deep, and gone. Mookie Betts has crushed that ball to dead center. No pitcher modification will help that one. And just like that, the National League have cut the lead in half on the Mookie Betts, bippity boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Boom goes the ball, and Mookie Betts touches them all here at America's Ballpark, Chris Anderson Stadium. I hated Greg Gagne for the Red Sox. Couldn't stand him. He was awful. Got a World Series ring, God bless him, with Boston. A home run for Mookie Betts as Keith White's picking all the relievers I can't stand. And it's 4-2. Both closers have now given up a bippity-boppity boom here in the 11th. Vasquez goes out to have a word with Chapman. And here's Anthony Rizzo, where they go back-to-back jacks. Rizzo struck out twice, grounded in a double play, grounded out 0 for 4. Chapman kicks and fires to Rizzo. That's a 4. 79. Rizzo hits it to right, but not deep enough. Going back, making the catch is Aaron Judge. American League 2 outs away from taking game 1. Pete Alonso has been awful. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. The lefty Chapman's ready. He rocks and fires. 64. Ground ball to Mancini at first. Tosses to Chapman. 2 away. So Chapman's rebounded since that homer that led off the bottom of the 11th to Betts. And now Chapman complaining he's a bit tired. Here comes the manager. And Vasquez to the mound, and that's it for Chapman. He has given you his 2 innings. Actually, yes, the 2 innings. I think I gave too many. No. A third. Yep, 2 innings. Okay. So 2 innings. Gave up 1 run. It was earned, the home run. And he struck out 2. So Chapman is done. And we got to go to James Paxton. Oh, my God. So Paxton coming in. The lefty James Paxton will face the righty Chris Bryant. And he needs to get 1 out. On the road, he is a D-grade pitcher for 3. Again, he's really a starter. We've made him a middle reliever so he can go 3 to 4 innings depending on the situation. But now he's in because we've used Workman and Chapman. So now we go to James Paxton. He needs to get this last out. Again, limited rosters, as I don't know why I just wrote out his whole name, but I did. What a fun game. All right, can Paxton get Chris Bryant? Bryant trying to keep it alive, get it to Baez, and down the line, just keep the line moving. That's what the National Leaguers are saying. Bryant, 0 for 3, was hit by a pitch. He struck out, grounded out, and flown out. 4-2, bases empty. Bottom of the 11th, American League, 1 out away from taking game 1, best of 7. Paxton has a word with Vasquez. Vasquez back behind the plate. The pitch to Chris Bryant. Will the game continue? That's a 6. That's a 50. Swing and a miss, and this ball game. Let me make sure. I looked on the wrong. Nope, still a strikeout against lefties. Bryant, 39 through 60. Swing and a miss. So ending it with an explanation mark. James Paxton comes in, strikes out Chris Bryant. Ball game over. The final score, the American League wins 4-2 in 11. So James Paxton goes his third of an inning, no runs, strikes out 1. American League pitching struck out 11. National League pitching, well, we'll have to give the Jansen. Jansen will get the loss. Shocking. The win goes to Chapman. And the save goes to James Paxton. Kenley Jansen. Did he strike out any? No, he did not. and he gave up 3 runs because he stinks. 7-9. He went 2 innings. 3 runs. They were all earned, and he struck out none. So he's the losing pitcher. American League wins 4-2. Mookie Betts led off the bottom 11 with the homer to cut it in half, but then Chapman got Rizzo to fly out, Alonso to ground out. He was 0 for 5. And then Bryant comes in to strike out. Then Paxton comes in to strike out Bryant, gets the save, ball game over. Again, this is the free set from Pine Tar Baseball. Thank you to Kurt Berglund and James Forno. You can get this on Life is Sports. That's the website to purchase Pine Tar Baseball products. But this is free. They're giving you the game for free with 108 players to make teams as you see fit. And then if you like it, you go back and purchase sets if you want. If not, that's cool too. But I love this game. It's a lot of fun. The pitching grades, I love the pitching grades, and I love the home and away splits. Kurt Berger says, might be time to expand the benches and bullpen, LL. No, this is great. I'm making 15-man teams. You don't, no subs, 6 pitchers. So anyway, game 1. If you like this, share, do all that good stuff. Check out all the wonderful content creators in the chat. Check out Pine Tar Baseball. I thank you for your time on this Saturday. Be safe. Be smart. Think for yourself. It's okay to vote whatever way you want to vote, but my God, don't fall for any of that Marxist crap. That's all I'm saying. That's my little announcement. I had one earlier, one late. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. Peace! Love you all. American League wins 4-2. Thank you very much to Pine Tar Baseball, Kurt Berglund, James Forno for this free set. It's absolutely wonderful.